Alright guys, so hey, welcome back. This is a new commentary episode from Sudden Death. I have with me a friend of mine. Introduce yourself.
What's up, peeps? I'm 44 Magnum. You might know me.
Alright, yep, we all know you. You're the best DC on the server, hands down. With us today, we got some 2v2 games in a free channel. With us, we got another DC and a friend of mine. He's another IP. But today I'm playing my LK. So, off the bat, we got him in a nice combo here, but the other DC hopped out and started pelting me with his silver shooters.
Yep, in the meantime, I'm just stuck in the middle of it.
Got that freaking, that dark cloud. Since I don't have a lot of dark res on my LK, it kept draining my MP really quick. The Alchemist set is actually pretty good for PvP, even though you can't get a lot of the effects.
Yeah, at this point, I was just trying to get away from this guy's combo. He had me pretty good. Gotta say, yeah, there we go. I just got out right there, and
Fortunately.
and this is where the fun begins.
Oh yeah, because you
Okay,
dropped.
maybe.
Yeah, I remember this part. Yeah, I just stood over there.
Here we go. Here we go.
Artillery strike.
Artillery strike. Ooh, yeah.
You pretty much worked that into your 1v1 game, haven't you?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I pretty much mastered how to use a 1v1 by now. You know.
I saw that video you made. It was like you used the shooting them in the air, like knocking them in the air and then blasting them real quick, and then you would throw them away, and then he would launch them into the artillery strike.
Right, bull barrage right in AS. But anyway, yeah, that was a pretty good win overall. Let's see what happens next, huh?
See how we do in this one. So this is a different. I don't really know about you, but I don't like this level with the teleporters. It seems like it's way too big for melee fights, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, in general, I hate curved maps, you know, especially as a DC.
A ranged character in general doesn't like them.
Yep.
But
yeah, teleporters, man. For the runners, only for the runners.
This map showed up a lot in these games, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. But hey, what can you do? Gotta make do.
Right. This DC here, even though he was SS, he had some, the partner he had, friend of mine, he didn't seem to really know what to do in 2v2 games, but he said that he didn't have a lot of experience, which is fine, don't get me wrong, but the DC here, he really knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he sure did, man. I was really impressed by him. Probably one of the better DCs I've seen in the server, you know?
Completely with that artillery.
Yep.
So what were you saying? I actually sorry, I kind of interrupted you.
Yeah, that guy's actually a really good DC, you know, I don't see too many of them anymore.
I mean,
actually,
you told me when we were playing that you don't do a lot of rings anymore. You just like occasionally here and there to get like a couple of RPs.
Yeah, I just basically look for NPCs now. I got to 5,000 RP, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, speaking of, oh man, I tried to catch him there with a Fatal Fury and I missed.
I love the no delay right there. Me do my thing, which is standing around watching you guys.
Me here. I mean, I couldn't do anything because of I was getting a little bit lower FPS because of the recording, but it wasn't that bad. But I kind of goofed. I mean, unfortunately, like you said, you don't see a lot of DCs in Arena anymore. And when you do find them, they're usually really for example, just yesterday, I was doing some ranked arena and I ran into another DC, and all he did was literally he stayed like half a map away from me at all times. And whenever I got really close, if I just missed him, he would do a dash X and he would catch me and just combo me.
Spam Siege like most of them.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't know actually. He didn't spam Siege. He charged up enough MP to get Shooting Star, which, funny enough, didn't kill me, but it did do a lot of damage, and enough to him to time me out by HP. And of course, I liked that way that I died right there. I called it the flying failure flip.
Yeah, and this DC actually had me on a pretty good run right here. I had like no momentum whatsoever.
Well, I mean, that's the great thing about this game is that you can easily lose your momentum without even trying.
Exactly, yeah, and that's what my game's built around, you know.
Putting on pressure.
Yeah, if I feel like I'm pressured, I get screwed over pretty easily.
You gotta keep your cool, get some distance. That's what I mean. That's exactly what people consider as running sometimes. Like, you're like, okay, I'm not doing that well. I gotta keep my distance, sort of come up with a game plan, and then you keep your distance, and people think you're running away from them.
Exactly, and right there I just get a fast recovery drop and then take the game.
All right, so on to the next game. We got an oldie here, Michael. was a veteran player from like when the game started, CVT. I don't know if have you played him before?
Man, back when I first started playing Elsword is when I first met him, and man, I was afraid of playing him. That's all I know.
I mean, I know too because I actually haven't played him that much. When I started a game, I was more like, you know, not very PvP oriented. But look at me now. I mean, 2 SS characters. This is actually kind of interesting. When I started the game, I was like coming off of a really bad like experience with PvP, and I just like, you know, I really can't do any PvP because I'll get really upset and frustrated. And eventually, I sort of like warmed up to the style of the game's PvP, and I ended up just making it what I do the most. I mean, I don't really even PvE that much until I don't know if you noticed, but it took me like, I don't know, probably like a month and a half to 2 months to get to 60 after the level cap increase.
Yeah.
And right here, of course, trolling.
Wow, that roll. Oh my god.
Like, that takes like knowledge of the game's mechanics a lot right there.
Yeah, he must have like started out right on the teleport.
Well, you mean you have to, otherwise, because the teleporter takes about a second to throw you off. But I mean, I honestly didn't know you could even do that.
Yeah, neither did I. So right there, they just completely murdered us. Moving on, I believe it's a rematch. Yep.
Yeah, this is when I kind of started the recording a little bit late, but this is where I think we're gonna get revenge here. It's gonna be closer here, but there's also, you know, a couple of funny moments in this one too.
Oh yeah.
Michael, like,
you guys are gonna love this.
Yeah, Michael likes to use Stoic a lot.
He does.
But then again, it's like a normal thing for LKs to do in 2v2s. If you're not using it, you're doing something wrong, in my opinion. And
exactly.
I was originally part of the group that said Stoic was bad. Like when I first playing my LK, getting up to SS rank, which I actually did without like abusing Stoic too much. And eventually it was, you know, I just said, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna do it because these people are lagging too much. I can't get them in any combos. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So right here, there's a lot of like stuff. I got beat up by the DC over there. I tried to combo him while you were taking care of Michael. Missed with the rolling smash. Roll into a combo. And of course, as I'm comboing him, I actually tried to do this off the wall, and it for some reason flipped off. And that sometimes does happen with the X. Yeah. And then they scare chase my face off.
Right, and then
of course the fun time happens, and Michael walks right into it.
Like a bug zapper.
Does artillery
attracted the pretty lights
while you're shooting it?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much is it? Like, huge amount or just a little bit?
All right, it takes up 5 cannonballs to use and 180 MP. Yeah, it's quite a sacrifice you miss, you know, dude. You can't just like spam that.
Reduction while you're standing there firing the gun.
What happened? I'm sorry.
Doesn't it give you damage reduction?
Yeah, it gives me full invincibility. They can't even touch me.
Okay. Alright, so this one is actually 2 BMs. Completely new group of people. Didn't have a Chung on both teams this time.
Yeah. You'll see something very surprising about that S rank BM.
Sephiroth?
Yeah, Sephiroth. Just watch him real fast right here. Look the way he moves.
I got any of the thing you're talking about in my video. I don't think I got it. I think it was only you who saw it.
Nope, it was on your side.
You think you see it?
I saw it with you, yeah.
Oh, okay. You mean where he was like twitching?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually the same guy who was in my other video I posted like a day ago. He's, for some reason, ever since Way of the Sword came out, he seems to have been getting this
artillery strike and he goes flying.
Yeah, he flew up.
I caught twice. Beautiful. Just totally beautiful.
It's like the ultimate troll move in like any PvP game. Well, I don't actually know. I mean, what do you think would be a more troll move? Like, in terms of like, just simply you died to this, haha.
Unlimited blade, for sure.
No, I wouldn't say that because I've actually died to an unlimited blade like in a crazy legit combo.
I don't know. I'd say maybe either die kick bombing or archery strike. Yeah, you know, wind sneaker skill, right. The one no one ever uses.
I mean, I've seen people use it, but I mean, you're right. It's very easy to miss with it. All right, so here we got we got the same DC there from earlier. He came back from like I think he was eating dinner, and we got the same BM, but he hopped on his RS to make things a little different. Here we go. Yep. Jumped in the air. Oh, catch with the armor break. No one.
Here I come and failed to help you.
See, what's also interesting is that being obviously recently way the sword was released. I'm gonna say right up, it makes LKs ridiculously strong. It really, it just it's almost unneeded for LK. It
Yeah.
makes them ridiculous. With Rune Slayers, I could say that they seriously get a major boost from it, and it helps them out immensely. But LKs didn't need it.
They
Absolutely.
really don't, yeah. Especially when LK gets vitality, it's game over.
I mean, honestly, that's really true. It's an LK. It's over if the LK can hit you afterwards. I mean, I've had people, they see me in either aura and they run forever until I make one mistake and then bam, combo.
Yeah.
And
You're trying to catch him with like in a flashing manner. I'm just like spamming shots, hoping to hit him right.
right,
And right here, boom, yeah,
that headshot, and then of course it popped the cap.
yeah.
I think you really think you should name yourself Pop Capper.
Maybe.
Yeah, really.
Cap hopper,
You're
yeah.
Shelling Guardian, you should name him that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But then
Probably
again,
gonna make one.
more of a, you're just gonna lay down the hurt. I think this was a pretty fast game, actually. I remember what happens here. I looked at the ending before I started recording this. Oh,
Yeah, it's a shorter one, that's for sure.
yeah, this is not that great of a match for me, because I feel like I kind of just didn't do much. I kind of tried to like help, but it failed both times.
Yeah, neither did I, to be honest. I was really just focused on catching these guys, and here we just get sandwiched. And I don't know how you awaken right there, but
Then
yeah,
you goof up the catch.
yeah, exactly. It's funny though; it doesn't seem like people use DC's catching tools like they should. You know, I mean, even
What do you say?
that,
What are his catching tools in your opinion?
like even dash, dash up XX. I mean, dash up ZZ. It still has the ability to, completely screw someone, and it gives you an easy catch.
You mean like the one where he does the swing and then he cannonballs the ground?
Yeah, pretty much finishing off dash up Z.
Oh, right, yeah. I use that occasionally, but you're right. It is because of the fact that even if they mess up the like if they knock you down or after you fire the cannonball. Oh, we're both.
And my awakening just completely trolled us there. My bad.
I just used Iron Body there and it didn't save me.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Never say this.
the end of the PvP matches we got here. And give me a second. So that's all for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now. I wanted to thank Magnum for sticking around with this, and y'all see me in games, say hi. See Magnum in games, say hi. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff.